Hello and welcome. My name is Rashi Mogha and I'm your host for this Empowered Women of the World podcast, a podcast where we talk about technology, leadership, and success. I want to welcome all of you from across 60 countries who are listening to this podcast to yet another episode. Last week, I was coaching one of my clients about some challenges that they have been having at work. And as they described the challenge, they said, "I wish I was rich." Their comment led to a deeper conversation about the concept of richness. Let me ask you a question. Are you rich? How would you answer that question? Or did my question confuse you? Wealth and success come in various forms, and being rich isn't just about your bank balance. It's about your mindset, your lifestyle, and your overall well-being. In my experience, people often equate bank balance with richness and keep stressing because they think they don't have enough. And in today's podcast, we're going to explore 5 key signs that indicate that you are rich, even though you might not know. And I'll tell you that this concept of richness is something that I explored a few years ago when I was in a stressful situation and really wanted to dive deep in terms of what richness means and how to have a very balanced view around the whole money mindset. So the first sign is financial stability. Now, this may seem obvious, but it goes beyond merely having a substantial bank balance. It's about having a well-managed budget, investments, and a plan for your financial future. When you look at rich people, they really don't play the status game. They invest in assets rather than in liabilities. They have well-structured budget that helps them manage their income and expenses effectively. And this budget ensures that they allocate their resources wisely and they prioritize savings and investments. Now, being rich means being prepared for unexpected financial challenges as well. So it's a mindset, as I said. It's not about the money that you have in your bank. Having an emergency fund that can cover several months of your living expenses is a hallmark of financial stability. True wealth isn't just about hoarding money either. It's about making your money work for you. So diversify your investment portfolios. Ensure that your wealth grows over time. It's about the approach that you take to get to financial freedom. And being aware of your expenses, having a consistent saving habit, and reviewing your financial situation at regular cadence, these are critical to securing your future. And if you're already doing that, you're rich. If you have 6 months of your fixed operating expenses put aside in an emergency fund, you should consider yourself rich. And let me tell you a data point over here. For context, only 23% of people in the US have 6 months of emergency funds saved up. So basically, look at all your fixed costs, look at your operating costs every month, put them together, multiply it by 6 if you have that kind of money in your bank balance or in your bank account, or if you have that kind of money available as liquid money, you are rich. So if you didn't know that, that should give you a little bit of happiness that you're rich. The second thing that I want to talk about is the concept of time freedom. Being rich means having the flexibility to do what you love when you want to do it. It's about having control over time. Being rich means having the flexibility to structure your days according to your preference. And being able to pursue your passions, spend quality time with your loved ones, and travel when it suits you. So if you have the ability to trade money for time, to be able to hire help, outsource some of the tasks, basically trade money for time and have that time freedom, you are rich. The third is generosity. It's a sign of true wealth. It's not just about accumulating riches, but also sharing them to make a positive impact on others and the world. Now, if you look at people who truly consider them wealthy and rich, they often contribute to causes that they are passionate about. Their generosity goes beyond just the financial donations. They also invest their time and expertise in making a difference. Generosity, I've found, is emotionally enriching. Richness is not about what you possess, but how you impact the lives of others. And if you find fulfillment in giving back and creating a positive change by donating your time, your skills, or your money to make a positive impact on others, please pause here and acknowledge yourself. You're truly wealthy. Sign number 4 is the wealth of wellness. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. People who consider themselves rich, people who consider themselves successful, they prioritize their physical fitness, knowing that healthy body enhances overall well-being. They understand the importance of nourishing their bodies with nutritious food to maintain energy and vitality. And they also employ strategies to manage stress effectively, ensuring that mental clarity and emotional stability is there as they're making business decisions. And then the spiritual piece, the spiritual fulfillment is about finding meaning and inner peace and purpose in what you do every day and how you show up every day. If you engage in practices like meditation, self-reflection to nurture your inner self, if you find joy in the acts of kindness and empathy, and if you feel that you are connected with your spiritual value, you are rich. And the 5th sign of richness is the wealth of relationships. Quality relationships are often overlooked as part of wealth, but building meaningful connections with family, with friends, with colleagues, it signifies true richness. If you excel in effective communication, you actively listen to your friends, family, and co-workers, not just co-workers, but friends and family too. And you are able to open up and bring your true, authentic self in every conversation. You're building that trust, you're building meaningful relationships. If you have the ability to empathize with others, to provide support to them, if you understand the importance of mutual respect and support, and you nurture relationships, and if you have love of friends and family, you're rich, my friend. So, if you think about richness from all these angles, right, you'll realize that richness is a journey. It's not solely measured in monetary terms. It's about the positive impact you create, the knowledge that you gain, the time that you cherish with friends and family, and the relationships that you nurture. So let me ask this again. Are you rich? Because if I look at this criteria, and if I look at myself and my current situation, I'm very, very rich. I'm very rich. I have loving family, loving relationships, a very robust, loving, trusting eWOW family, and a tribe that we have built. I focus on my mental and physical wellness. I'm able to give back. I'm able to get some time freedom, and I'm on my track to financial freedom. And if all those things come together, I'm rich. If I would have just worried about how much I have in my bank right now, I would be miserable thinking that I am not rich enough. So that's it from me today. Today's resource for you is the link to the Level Up Your Resume toolkit that will help you craft powerful resumes to get to the next level and plan for your financial freedom. The link is in the show notes. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for loving, liking, supporting, and sharing the podcast. Remember, sharing is caring. I look forward to seeing you in our next podcast. Till then, keep empowering the world.